Listen to how the media basically claim that the McCain speech went last night.
In all honesty, I think John McCain proved he is not going to win this election with oratory. All right, they're still celebrating here at the Republican convention. It's over with, guys. Move on. They're not ready to move on yet, but they will be pretty soon.
Well, I had a very strong reaction to the speech, Wolf, and others may disagree. I thought it was the worst speech by a nominee that I've heard since Jimmy Carter in 1980. I thought it was disorganized. I thought it was themeless. I thought it was very, very boring. I found it shockingly bad.
John McCain, look, he's never been accused of soaring oratory. It's not his thing.
This convention is not going to be remembered for this acceptance speech.
I think you're going to see coded attacks like that from the Republican, which is, after all, the party of white refuge. This may be their last election.
Man, I mean, you know what? Q and Warren said yesterday he was going to be terrible. I said he was going to be great. They were right, and I was wrong. He was way worse than I could have imagined.
All right, now here was the coverage after Sarah Palin. Now remember, Palin mania taking over the country. Anything with Palin's name on it, including glasses and thongs and T-shirts or whatever, it's going crazy according to CBS News. Here was the media coverage of Sarah Palin.
Her previous political experience: mayor of a town called Wasilla.
Mayor of a town called Wasilla. She doesn't really have a whole lot of background.
And she has 5 children. Her thin resume and lack of experience.
There is that question of experience.
That she just didn't have enough experience.
Her lack of experience.
It's just I'm not sure the PTA in Wasilla, Alaska.
You know what? It's hard enough to get chairs sometimes when you're at these PTA meetings, and she can get it done. She can be vice president.
Mayor of her hometown, Wasilla.
Former mayor of Wasilla, Alaska. Population 7,000. That's about the size of Piedmont, or maybe less, I think.
0 foreign policy experience.
The mayor of a small town in Alaska, Wasilla.
Mayor of the small town
A small Alaskan town.
The small town of Wasilla.
All right, now let's go back when Barack Apollo Obama descended from the clouds and before the Greek temple anointed, yes, us mere humans with his intuitive God-given knowledge. He is the God of the sun and the light and prophecy. And here's the media coverage of Obama.
What a night. It's amazing here.
What an inspirational evening. Obama's historic nomination acceptance speech last night in Denver. Millions of people around the country watched it.
Still talking about the historic speech given last night by their presidential candidate. Senator Barack Obama stirred a large crowd and millions watching on television with his acceptance speech.
Obama! For the next 4 days, BET News will bring you live commercial-free coverage of the historic convention where Senator Barack Obama...
More words from what many are calling an historic speech.
80,000 people who turned out to witness the historic moment.
A historic moment in time.